So hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now that's right, today I think I have what is the most exciting video for me yet. I'm a bit ecstatic, really. The last hour my new toys arrived and I've sort of been playing with it like crazy. Now first off, I want to say, obviously you guys know what this video is. It is me showing off my Star Wars Saber Forge Count Dooku the Count lightsaber. There are people online who know more about these than me. There are people who, a lot of people in America, because obviously I'm over in England. So these Saber Forge lightsabers are not easy to get because, you know, we have to import them as well. And then we have custom charges and they're just, you're looking at big bucks to start with to get one of these. And then with custom charges and stuff, it's even more. So, you know, this is my first one. It's probably the only one I'll get. I'd like to get another one. I'd like to maybe get like, you know, the classic Anakin's Revenge of the Sith one, or maybe Luke's Return of the Jedi, because I really like that. But anyway, I decided, you know, I'm gonna finally get one of these, and it finally came this morning. And I think the best way to describe how I was feeling about this was,
I've been looking forward to this.
So, yeah, basically, all in all, I know there are people out there who know more than me about this. I've only had this an hour or so at the minute, so bear with me. My story behind getting this, because this is a lot of money for more or less a prop. I mean, I say it's a prop. I know in America that if you live near where the factories that makes these, there are dueling clubs you can go to and fight with them. But obviously, for me, here in the UK, where I wouldn't know a single soul who has one of these, it is more or less a prop. I've always wanted one of these. Now, I was made aware of Saber Forge about 2 to 3 years ago by my colleague at work who also loves Star Wars. And we used to go on there a lot and look through the lightsabers. And my favourite hilt design has always been Count Dooku's. I love the design of this thing. It's slick. I love the curve. I love the little point. It just looks really classy. And for as long as I can remember, it's been out of stock on the SaberForge website. It's been out of stock for, it was out of stock for well over a year. And then, of course, very early 2020, COVID hit us. And I just thought, there's no way this is ever going to come back in stock now. And I thought it was one of those things where they're just never going to get it back in stock, so they're not going to get the parts in, and they're going to want to keep coming up with new designs. And this is from a very unexperienced person with SaberForge, so I know there are people who are watching this probably who are like, oh no, SaberForge will get them in eventually. I was unaware of that. I just didn't, I've never known much about this company, really. Lo and behold, here in the UK, when we went into our second lockdown, where we were still allowed to do stuff, unlike at the minute we're in our third one where we're all stuck at home again. And in the second one, we were still allowed to go to work and stuff, and I was at work. And I remember just casually checking the website the one morning, and it came in stock the day before. And when it came in stock, I didn't know what to do. I sort of froze. I was like, oh my God. I was like, now, because of the lockdowns, I haven't been going out spending money. So I genuinely had a lot of money saved. So I was like, I can afford this. This is easily accessible for me at the minute. I can pay this. I can get this like no sweat, but it's just a lot of money for a prop. And I remember talking to my colleague, and he's like, mate, if I was you, I'd go for it. It's something you've always wanted. It's something we talk about a lot, and it's something that's it's probably not going to be in stock for long. And I did, and it was in America. You know, there was all these things going on in my head. It was in America. Do I go for it? You know, this is hand built. They hand build it. I'm gonna have to wait months for it. And I went home, spoke to my parents, and my parents sort of said the same thing. They were like, because they were very aware. There were a few things I've always wanted. In the last 5 years or so, you know, 4K TV. I knew I'd want the PlayStation 5 when it came out, and a lightsaber from SaberForge. And they said, look, this is something you've talked about for a while. And they sort of talked me into it. And then this last little thing went off in my head.
Do it.
So I did it. I ordered it. And lo and behold, if you order off SaberForge, to track your parcel, you can use an app called Shop. And I was using that to track it. I had 3 things coming from America over the last few months. One of them still hasn't come. I went on there to check because I pre-ordered the soundtrack to the film Solo from Mondo, which of course is another American company, on vinyl. And I went to check to see if that shipped, because that was meant to ship at the end of January. And I was shocked to see that my lightsaber had been completed and it was in Memphis. That's right. I'm not sure where they made it. I know it was West America, where they had all the fires, which is why I thought production on this would slow down, but it didn't. It took just under 4 months for them to make this and ship it, which is great, because I was looking online and some people waited 9 months for their lightsabers, so they really did do this in great time in the end. And yeah, I was shocked, and that was 2 days ago, and I've been tracking it like a hawk. And in 2 days, during the 3rd lockdown, this pandemic, it went from Memphis to my house. I watched it go, fly across. Of course, it landed in, I think it was Stansted, and then it went to a sorting facility quite far away from me, actually. It got further away. And then this morning I woke up and it was about 20 minutes down the road, and I was ecstatic. And then it came, and here is me opening it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear, this is... Oh. I can see it. Okay, pretty excited. Made a noise. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure how it works yet. This is good. Fully metal, look at that. How do I turn it off? So to get the blade on, there's a couple of Allen keys here. Just turn. And this is, here's all the Allen keys I had to go through. This is what come out. This is what was in the top. If you just want to have the hilt, it's got a nice little holder there if you don't want to have the blade in. That's all that's on show, that silver bit. The rest of the plastic sits in there, but here we go. Blade is in. I figured out how to use it.
Cyber assassin.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that. Now that is some cool stuff. So yeah, you can see it took me a minute to figure it out. So basically, let me show you close up, because I have it here. This was what was in the top of the lightsaber. That's all you could see. This plastic tube was buried in it. It was, all you could see was, just this top little portion of it. And it's a really nice design if you just want the hilt. If you just want the hilt of the lightsaber, I would obviously recommend spending a bit more and getting the blade, because then you can have a bit more fun with it. The good thing about SaberForge lightsabers is you can whack people with it. You can... Not only you go out whacking people with it, but you can, you can whack things with it, let's say then, and it won't break. So I really don't see the point of just ordering a hilt from SaberForge. If you're going to just get a display thing, you might as well really just go for a Black Series lightsaber. So I would definitely go for the blade. But this pops out easy as pie. There's an Allen key on the top. They're very well hidden, which I'll show you in a minute. And you just twist it, this pops out, and then you pop the blade in. It's easy as pie. It came with a charger as well. Just because I'm presuming this is a charger. Luckily, it came with a lot of battery life in it, because I've been swinging it around for about an hour now. And it also, I ordered for $10 extra a belt clip. So I don't know why, because it's going to go on display, but I was just excited checking it out. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have the belt clip as well. But here it is, guys. Here it is, close up inspection. Oh, there it is. Now I haven't got loads of room here, but as you can see, this is metal. I'm not sure what metal they've made this out of, but it's very heavy. Probably see some fingerprints on it, for which I apologise. I've been playing with it for a good hour now. So the sound all comes out the bottom, and of course this is where the charger is as well. And then you can see here, if you do ever need to take it apart, you've got all the Allen keys here. So if you do buy this one, the Count, which is what they call it on there, because I don't think they have the rights to use like Count Dooku's saber. It's the second Allen key down you want to twist to pop the blade out. So yeah, so this has all been hand built for me. I feel actually honoured, because someone has spent a couple months making this, and now it's here, and it's all mine to play with. Now, I believe I can change the colouring of the lightsaber on this, but I haven't figured that out yet. At the minute, I figured out how to change sound effects. So when you're checking out with this as well, there's tiers as to what version you want. You can go with the basic, because if you look, this is a $200 hilt. That's just the hilt. If you want the blade, and then you want the sound effects, and you want the insurance and all that stuff, you do have to pay extra. Now, I went top shelf on this one. I thought, I'm only going to get one. So I went top shelf. So I can change the colour and the sound effects. So there we go. This is a sound effect. I've got it on at the minute. This is called Classic Villain. And as you see, whenever I swing it, it's hard to do because I haven't got loads of room here, but it's very sensitive. It picks up whenever I move it. And so it's very cool like that. And this is the on button. You just literally hold this down and you hold it to turn it back on. Now to use the sound effects, it's kind of like a kind of an old TV remote. You like sort of just push it forward if you want to change the sound effects. So if I do this, and now that's changed the sound effect here, it should sound different. And they are all are based off characters from the films. Obviously, they just don't have the rights to use those character names. So let's see if we can find any. See if we can find an interesting one. Accidentally turns it on. Yeah. Knighthood. Let's see if we can find another one. Fulcrum. That's. I'm guessing this is going to sound a bit like Ahsoka's. Now, bearing in mind, there's about. I've been through them all. There's about 25 different sounds on here. Variants. Does sound quite like Ahsoka's. So you can sort of tell Fulcrum. They give you little hints as to what characters it's going to sound like. To make those sound effects as well, you literally just tap this while the on button while it's on. So yeah, very, very cool. Let's see who else we can find on here.
Prodigal Son.
Prodigal Son. I'm guessing this is Luke. That classic sound. And also, if you hit something, very cool. Let's have a look and see what else we can find on here. See if we can find any other interesting ones. Keep accidentally turning it on. Yeah. I'm sure there's a knack to doing this.
Dark Side Relic.
Dark Side Relic. Maybe the Dark Saber? You can hear it's got that crinkling sound, like a bit like Kylo Ren's. Okay, let's have a look. Let's keep looking.
Frozen Winds. Heirloom. Ominous. Ranger's Blade.
Let's have a go at this one. Okay, this one's not too different. Let's keep going, let's keep looking. Sure what that one is, couldn't make it out.
The Master.
Cyber Assassin.
Cyber Assassin, let's have a listen. And again, I could just keep playing about with this all day. Oh, so just turned it on.
Balance.
Data issues complete.
Guardian!
That was very loud. It's got a bit like an electric buzzing sound to it. It sounds almost like a Magna Guard staff.
Cryocarbon.
That was weird. Let's have a go at that one. Let's see what the beeping one was. Sounds like a normal one. Interesting ones here. Oh, so we turned it on again. I think because they wanted to minimalise the buttons on here, you've got to sort of work around it all with this one button. Which is fine by me.
Son of Darkness.
I wouldn't want loads of buttons on here.
Eternal Prince. The Phantom. The Shadow.
Shadow. It's got to be more, hasn't it? From Rebels.
The classic villain.
And then this is the one I have it on. The classic villain. So, there we go. There is my SaberForge lightsaber. that I've been waiting about 4 months for. And it's a reason why I haven't really been buying loads of Blu-rays, because a lot of my money went towards this. But, right, what I want to do though is I want to show you a little clip now, which I'm going to record later on today, because this needs to be shown at night. This needs to be shown at night.
It's pretty fucking cool.
There we go. How cool is that? Wow. Well, I can't believe I've got this. This is one of the most insane purchases I've ever made. But I'm so happy with it. I really, truly am. Guys, I'll put a link in the description to the SaberForge website in case anyone is interested in picking this up. Or picking their own one up. They have loads of lightsabers on there to choose from. They do quirky stuff as well. You don't just have to have a normal single-bladed lightsaber. You can get, for example, Darth Maul's on there. And then they have things like Dark Ray's lightsaber on there. That's new in. It's very expensive, that one. But, of course, it's got the cracks into two, just like it does in the movie. They do loads of really, really wacky stuff on there. You can go mental and have a great time on their website. They really do have more or less everyone's lightsaber on there, and it's all about personal choice at the end of the day. You know, people pick their favorite hilts, their favorite lightsabers. I pick mine. I know some people are going to be a bit like, if you're only getting one, why don't you get Luke's or Anakin's? For me, this is just my favorite hilt. I thought I'm going to get my favorite hilt. If I get another one, it probably will be either Anakin's or Luke's. But for right now, I knew this is my favourite hilt. If I'm only going to get one, this is the one I wanted. So, yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Wow, what an exciting video. This is so crazy for me. I can't believe it's finally here. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message. And as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.